In the last movie, we used tap tempo to try and establish a connection between the timeline and the music that's in the timeline. This isn't really precise enough for grid editing. And now that I've looked at it, I'm going to switch to the Smart tool here. I realize that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 beats. This should probably be the next downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 2 is way over here. Then if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, this should probably be 3, and 3's way over there. So another way we can check this is to compare this with a drum sequencer. I'm going to add a track, Shift-Command-N, Shift-Control-N on a PC. I want to use my hotkeys of Command and right arrow, Control right arrow on a PC, to switch from mono to stereo, and then my hotkey of Command and up arrow to switch to an instrument track. I'm going to show the I/O and the insert. So I'm going to change my bus to analog. I'm going to bring its volume down a little bit here. And then we're going to add a multi-channel plugin, instrument, expand. I don't really care which drum loop I'm using here. I just want to use a drum loop. He appears to be playing at a much faster tempo than this music. Using the trimmer side of the grabber here, I can make this note be as long as I like. What I really want is a new trigger every bar. So note here, note there, note there, note there. To do that, I switch to the line pencil tool, and I switched from quarter notes to bars in my grid menu. So I'm going to delete this note using the delete key, and then draw some phrases here. Notice that the pitch changes as I move around on the little keyboard here. C3 is going to be just fine. Let's Option or Alt click those out of the way. I'm going to click and select all of my notes and push them over to the left. I want to be sure that they don't start after the actual timeline. The drums and this library music aren't getting along at all. This tempo doesn't appear to be actually 96. So let me switch back to the Smart tool. I'm in slip mode so I can move the cursor around. I am pretty sure that if I mute this drum, that is bar 2, beat 1. I need to tell ProTools that it's wrong, that bar 2 is actually there, not where it thinks it is. So Command I, Control I, will work only if the conductor is activated, and I can tell ProTools that this is bar 1, beat 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. Okay. This should be bar 3, not 054, but actually 0. Bar 4 looks pretty happy now. It's calculating that I'm at 95.7. So let's see. And let's see how our drums are playing along with this now. I might need to do a little bit of a volume adjustment here. Let me bring the I/O back for a second. And let's pull this music down and just see how they're getting along. So I hear a cymbal there on the downbeat. I think that this is a very different groove, but at least I know that the downbeats are happy now. And I could use this system of identifying beats to edit on the grid.